Everyone gets the same 24 hours each day. So, why do some people finish important work while others always feel like they're running out of time? The answer has surprisingly little to do with being busy. Many people believe they have a time management problem. In reality, they have an attention management problem. When everything feels important, your brain struggles to decide what deserves your focus first. Your attention is constantly competing with distractions designed to interrupt you. Every interruption may seem small, but together they quietly steal hours that you never realize you've lost. Neuroscience shows that your brain pays a switching cost whenever you jump between tasks. Even a quick distraction can make it harder to regain deep concentration than most people expect. Here's the surprising truth. Productive people don't necessarily do more. They protect their attention so the most important work gets done first. In the next scenes, you'll see how that simple shift changes everything. Here's where most people fail. They create long to-do lists and try to tackle everything at once. But when every task feels equally urgent, your brain wastes valuable energy deciding what to do next instead of actually making progress. A better approach is simple. Choose one meaningful task and give it your full attention. Finishing one important thing creates momentum that makes the rest of the day feel easier and more manageable. Try working in focused blocks instead of waiting until you feel motivated. Set a timer, remove distractions, and commit to just one task. Motivation often appears after you begin, not before. Small victories matter more than they seem. Every completed task tells your brain, I can finish what I start. That feeling builds confidence and makes the next challenge easier to begin. The secret isn't squeezing more work into your day. It's protecting your attention from everything that doesn't deserve it. Once you understand that, productivity becomes less about working harder and more about choosing better. Instead of making a huge to-do list, choose your 3 most important tasks before the day begins. Once those are finished, everything else becomes a bonus instead of a source of stress. Another powerful habit is protecting uninterrupted time. Even 30 minutes without messages, emails, or social media can produce better results than several hours of constantly switching between distractions. Progress isn't about speed alone, it's about consistency. Moving one important project forward every day usually creates bigger results than constantly starting something new and leaving it unfinished. One mistake to avoid is rewarding yourself with distractions before you've made meaningful progress. The easier it is to escape difficult work, the harder it becomes to build lasting focus. This idea works beyond personal productivity. Teams, businesses, and organizations often perform better when everyone understands the single most important goal instead of trying to chase dozens of priorities at the same time. Your environment shapes your attention more than you think. A clean workspace reduces unnecessary decisions and helps your brain focus on the task that actually matters, instead of everything competing for your attention. Here's a challenge you can try today. Put your phone completely out of reach for just 30 minutes while you work on one meaningful task. Notice how often your mind wants to check it, even without a notification. At first, the change may feel small. Then you'll notice tasks finishing faster, your stress decreasing, and your confidence growing. Progress creates motivation far more reliably than waiting for inspiration. Researchers studying attention have found that reducing interruptions can improve both performance and mental satisfaction. Focus isn't just about getting more done, it's also about making work feel less mentally exhausting. The people who seem to have more time usually don't. They've simply learned to protect their attention. When you guard your focus every day, you're also protecting your goals, your growth, and your future. Picture yourself 1 year from now. One version of you kept reacting to every distraction. The other protected a little time for meaningful work every day. Those tiny daily choices eventually create two completely different lives. Research on habit formation suggests that repeating a behavior in a consistent context makes it easier over time. The more often you protect your focus, the less effort it takes for your brain to do it again. The greatest reward isn't checking another task off your list. It's ending the day knowing you spent your attention on something that truly mattered. That feeling is difficult to buy, but easy to build. Remember this simple lesson. If you fill your day with small distractions first, there may be no room left for your biggest goals. Protect the important work before everything else demands your attention. Time isn't the resource you're truly managing. Your attention is. Learn to protect it, and you'll discover that the hours you already have are often enough to build the life you've been working toward.